cut. Oh, Jesus. Is he okay? Oh, no. Oh.
This is the Kryptonian barbecue scene.
It's was it 2 o'clock in the morning, and we're getting ready to set a shot where Eva Marie Saint comes in and comes walking along all this fiery mess, fiery debris, and finds a surprise.
When Miss Saint got to set, she said it best. She said, "It's just awesome." She says, "Listen, everybody's really quiet because it's so awesome. It's like inspiring." And she's right.
This is fun. It's like a big play set. It's like when I was a kid, Rob Shell and I built a spaceship for our 8mm movie many years ago, and now we have this spaceship.
We had a pretty serious budget meeting, and this set was all but cut from my budget, and it was going to be completely CG at one point. We were only going to build the actual nose cap, which you see up here, which has an entranceway in it, which is probably about 3 meters worth of set. There's not a lot to it really, but this actually just suggests the entranceway to the pod, or rather the escape route. It's actually kind of very scary how fake it looks close up, but I'm really keeping my fingers crossed the way Tom shoots it. Brian's brilliant compositions tonight. He's really done I don't know, he's on fire today, I have to say.
Let's go for a walk.
And then tomorrow when we do the reverse, we'll pick up the last little bit.
Eventually you're gonna climb that. Oh, I totally am gonna go up there.
What?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, for God's sake.
He is actually going to double for you tomorrow.
Hi, Ed.
You start making your way up to it, and then he's going to put his hand on your shoulder and then fall into your arms down there. So you'll never have to climb up this
Thank
lava.
God. Thank God.
I had 40 fits when Brian said, no, Guy, the whole ship's got to glow. I just had no idea how we were going to do that. Obviously in areas we've left the paint away so that when we light it from within, you can see through the fiberglass, giving the impression of this thing glowing, rather like one of those old-fashioned electric fireplaces where you had the imitation logs that used to glow and look orange. It's exactly the same technique. There's some light scenic work on the fiberglass to break it up and diffuse the light, and you can see these large deposits over the top. Nothing but foam. It's incredibly lightweight. I also want to say that I think the special effects team have done an absolutely incredible job with helping this set. A lot of the fire you can see here, they've actually used nothing but just fire logs that you can buy at a regular store, and also they've put a lot of smoke into the set, and some of the larger areas of flames are actually piped in gas, so it enhances the look of this set.
Using the flaming wreckage of the ship to stay warm.
The steel structure spans right to the tail and about 3 meters into the ground on either side, forming a very structurally strong triangle. And these spire-like objects running up at about 35-40 degrees to each other are actually the main sort of, if you like, balancing structures. There are only 3 of them left. The other 4 have been knocked off in the drag of the ship coming to this point where it's crashed and landed to a standstill.
Okay, let's shoot.
It's an exciting moment in the movie. It's the first time we're seeing Superman in an outfit. Not necessarily the Superman outfit, but an outfit that depicts what Superman is all about.
That's your
That's
boy.
my boy. Oh, my God almighty. That's nothing to sneeze at.
Oh, baby, that's Mama.
She said he's like, I love Brandon. He's like Gregory Peck. Like this, and then it's like falling.
Then you can go, and then you can twist.
And then you can twist down and then fall into that. I have a coffee, but otherwise my arm would come down. But I think you'd fall like almost on top of her.
So maybe if you let go of the back here.
Where's your end position?
Back here.
Yeah. And then you sit down. And that's something like where we want to be. I didn't want to use the full Superman costume because once he leaves, in my mind, once he leaves the power and the energy of the yellow sun, he no longer is Superman. He no longer has those powers. He requires the ship and its boundaries and its technology to travel him and protect him, and so it requires a different uniform. We'll do one more this time. Brandon. Yeah. Don't reach out so much like a zombie like this kind of thing. It's a little horror film. Just kind of come up behind her and just. She's like, oh my God.
Closer to her then.
Yeah, get up. Yeah,
I'm
walk
afraid
closer.
I'm gonna run into her if I'm gonna fall into her too much, but I'll make it work.
Okay.
All
right.
Yeah.
Okay, it's looking good.
This is a flashback scene.
We didn't have a flashback as part of this movie, and we wanted to somehow